Tav X, Hebrews, purity and becoming one. Hit the like button as you come through the door, Hebrews. Right now it's 5:55, 5:55. For all of y'all out there who be seeing these numbers, shout out to you. If you know, you know. 5:55. Okay? And it ain't no coincidence that it was 5:55 that we saw that together. All right? You can take those numbers and dive into the scriptures with them. Go through the scriptures and look for scriptures that got 5:55. such as Psalms, the 55th chapter, verse 5, or maybe Isaiah chapter 55, verse 5, and so forth. That's one of the uses for these numbers that we be seeing, y'all. A lot of us be seeing these numbers out here too, but the majority of us have been shamed and ostracized for talking about the fact that we seeing these numbers on a regularly and consistent, sometimes an overwhelming basis. And I think I speak for a lot of the number seers out there. Okay. Of course, not everybody's the same, but I know I speak for some number seers out there. You didn't go looking for these numbers, just like I didn't go looking for these numbers. These numbers came looking for me. Numbers like 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Take them scriptures, take them numbers, and dive into the scriptures with them. You'll be amazed at what you find, Hebrew. The Most High God got many ways that he speaks to us. Sometimes he speaks in a way that everybody can understand. Sometimes he will speak in code. He'll speak in only a way that a few people can understand. That's how the Most High get down. Y'all know that around here. We all know that around here. But sometimes we gotta go over things like that because we have new people pop up over here sometimes and they've never heard any of this kind of stuff, you know? So we never take it for granted just who's watching these videos on the live or the playback. Maybe somebody who's completely new. They may have thought they stumbled across this channel, so they thought. But if you over here, it's a reason that you came over here. The Most High sent you over here for whatever reason, whether it's bad or whether it's good. But I got much love for y'all because I can feel the love, Hebrews. I can feel the love over here. Just like I'm sure you guys can feel the love over here. We're going to get started at the 10-minute mark. And this probably going to be one of the shortest lives ever, y'all. We just going to read, as they say. We got Hazel Woods in the building. Hazel Woods says, hey, family, blessings to you and the 12 tribes scattered in every nation. Shalom. And a big shalom to you as well, Hazel Woods. Also, we got Melissa Yisrael in his house. Melissa Yisrael says, blessings, fam. Blessings to you as well, Melissa Yisrael. And blessings to each and every one of yous out there, whether you're on the live or the playback. Okay? And I know, family, I mess with y'all sometimes. And sometimes y'all think I be making this up when I say, hey, I ain't trying to keep y'all long. I really do be meaning that, y'all. I seriously do. But today, all jokes aside, this will for sure be one of the shortest live streams that we've ever done over here. Hit the like button on your way in the dizzle. And the reason why I say this is going to be one of the shortest live streams ever, because I'm probably not going to stop. I'm just going to read it straight through. This live stream right here is a reading, family. Just wanted to wait until a couple of y'all get in here, because it's always good when we can do it together. I could just make videos and upload them, but it's not just about uploading the video. It's also about fellowshipping with y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, right? We got Sky Melvin in the building. Sky Melvin says, hey, Mr. Real Talk, strength emoji. What's good, Sky Melvin? Good to see you in his house, as always. It's always good to see every one of yous. Like I said again, y'all know I love y'all, right? That's why I make these videos, y'all. I remember back when I first started this channel, y'all, I had no idea I was a Hebrew Israelite. When I first started this channel, if somebody would have tried to tell me I was a Hebrew Israelite, I don't even know if I would have fully comprehended what that meant at that moment. I thought I was black. Just like they wanted us to think. But you know, all praises to the mighty one in these last days and these last times that we snapping out of it, y'all. No longer are we willing to be called any other name except for Israel. Okay? And so, yeah, we got to masquerade when we out here in the workforce, in the workplace, because as many of you guys know, the world is being ran by wicked, demonic, satanic devils. Okay? And they got the whole world by the throat right now. Got us doing this 9-to-5 slavery crap. And I will say this, right? We were not meant to be out here doing this 9-to-5 slavery crap. Okay? And I'm trying not to curse right now because I get pissed off just thinking about it. How we're not supposed to be out here doing that. That's not what our intended purpose was, you guys. But anyway, before I get completely derailed and go off on a tangent about that, I made a video. You guys can watch it after this live if you haven't seen it already. It's about the 9-to-5 and how 9-to-5 is a lie. Family, after this live, if you haven't watched it, go watch that video, family, and make sure you give it a thumbs up and really listen to the words that I'm talking about on there. I will, once this video uploads, I'll come back and leave a link to that video about the 9-to-5 life. Family, please go watch that video, share that video, and what have you. And sometimes it may sound like I'm repetitive, I'm repeating myself, because sometimes I am repetitive and I repeat myself, especially when I see you guys coming in, because I don't know how long whoever has been here, you know what I'm saying? That's why I wait a couple of minutes whenever we go live. I always wait to see who's going to be able to come in, because I know that YouTube does not like to send out the notifications. So family, as I said again, this live is going to be one of the shortest lives ever, because once I start reading, I'm just going to read, as they say. You know how you see the brothers out on the corner? They be like, hey, get the book of Psalms chapter 48, verse 12. Read. That's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to read. If somebody want me to read, whether you're in the live chat or you watching on the upload, get in the comment section and say, read, bring it out, That's what I'm about to do, family. And right now, we will be reading from the complete 54-book Apocrypha, the 2022 edition. Okay? Again, I'm reading from the complete 54-book Apocrypha, 2022 edition. Okay? And this is the literal standard version, or the LSV. And we will be reading from the book of Jasher. Give me 1 second, Hebrew. And I'm going to tell y'all how we came to be reading from this particular chapter, right? First of all, we're going to be reading the entire 75th chapter of Jasher. Reading from the book of Jasher, chapter 75. And this is how we came to this, right? I opened up this book, and this is the page that it landed on when I opened it up. So I'm going to read. And it reads, at that time, in the 180th year of the Israelites going down into Egypt, there went out from Egypt valiant men, 30,000 on foot, from the sons of Israel, who were all of the tribe of Joseph, of the children of Ephraim, the son of Joseph. For they said the period was completed, which the Lord had appointed to the sons of Israel in the times of old, which he had spoken to Abraham. And these men girded themselves, and each man And these men girded themselves, and each man put his sword on his side, and every man put his armor on him. And they trusted in their strength. And they went out together from Egypt with a mighty hand. But they bought no provision for the road, only silver and gold. They did not even bring bread for that day in their hands, for they thought of getting their provision for pay from the Philistines. And if not, they would take it by force. And these men were very mighty and valiant men. And one man could pursue 1,000, and two could route 10,000. Wow. I said I wasn't going to stop, y'all, but I had to stop and pull up right there. And they stated you shouldn't read these books, right? They say that this goes against the Old Testament, right? But do you know, I've read this before, and it wasn't in this Apocrypha. I read this same kind of talk in the Old Testament, where it said this same thing right here. It says, in the Old Testament, it says something like, and one would chase 1,000, and two would chase 10,000. That's in the Old Testament. And here we are in the book of Jasher, chapter 75, saying the same thing. Look, y'all, I know I said I wasn't going to stop, y'all, but hey, I can't help it. I run my big black mouth. I talk. I can't help it, y'all, especially when I get around family, and you niggas are my family. So I'm talking. And I had to pull up on that right there. If you missed that, just to bring attention to that. Hit that like button, by the way, if you caught that right there. And let me retract and read. But they bought no provision for the road, only silver and gold. They did not even bring bread for that day in their hands, for they thought of getting their provision for pay from the Philistines. And if not, they would take it by force. And these men were very mighty and valiant men. One man could pursue 1,000, and two could route 10,000. So they trusted in their strength and went together as they were. And they directed their course toward the land of Gath. And they went down and found the shepherds of Gath, which happens to be Goliath's hometown, y'all. And they went down and found the shepherds of Gath feeding the cattle of the children of Gath. And they said to the shepherds, give us some of the sheep for pay, so that we may eat, for we are hungry. For we have eaten no bread this day. And the shepherds said, are they our sheep or cattle, that we should give them to you, even for pay? So the children of Ephraim approached to take them by force. And the shepherds of Gath shouted over them that their cry was heard at a distance. So as all the children of Gath went out to them, and when the children of Gath saw the evil doings of the children of Ephraim, they returned and assembled the men of Gath And each man put on his armor and came out to the children of Ephraim for battle. And they engaged with them in the valley of Gath. And the battle was severe. And they struck from each other a great many on that day. And on the second day, the children of Gath sent to all the cities of the Philistines, so that they should come to their aid, saying, come up to us and help us, so that we may strike the children of Ephraim, who have come out from Egypt to take our cattle and to fight against us without cause. Now the souls of the children of Ephraim were exhausted with hunger and thirst, for they had not eaten no bread for 3 days. And 40,000 men went out from the cities of the Philistines to the assistance of the men of Gath. And these men were engaged in battle with the children of Ephraim. And the Lord delivered the children of Ephraim into the hands of the Philistines. And they struck all the children of Ephraim, all who had gone out from Egypt. None were remaining, except 10 men who had run away from the engagement. For this calamity was from the Lord against the children of Ephraim. For they transgressed the word of the Lord in going out from Egypt before the period had arrived, which the Lord in the days of old had appointed to Israel. And there also fell a great many of the Philistines, about 20,000 men. And their brothers carried them and buried them in their cities. And the slain of the children of Ephraim remained forsaken in the valley of Gath for many days and years, and were not brought to burial. And the valley was filled with men's bones. And the men who had escaped from the battle came to Egypt and told all the sons of Israel all that had befallen them. And their father Ephraim mourned over them for many days. And his brothers came to console him. And he came to his wife, and she bore a son. And he called his name Beriah, for she was unfortunate in his house. That was chapter 75 of Jasher. You see the kind of in-depth details that these other books will go into, Hebrews, when you start reading. This is one of the reasons why they kept these books out. I told you guys this was going to be one of the shortest live streams that you ever did see. And you can see I kept it true. Thank you guys and gals for being here. Most High willing, I will be coming to you guys tomorrow evening. And I'm sure more than likely the weekend. We usually always get together on the weekend over here. But definitely most high willing tomorrow. We'll be going live tomorrow evening, you guys. So if you are available tomorrow, come on and stop through and we can read and we can chop it up on tomorrow, y'all. I love you guys. Be safe out there. Peace, blessings, love, and safety to the 12 tribes of Israel who's been scattered into all nations. I love y'all, family. I will see y'all tomorrow if you can make it. Sky Melvin says, thank you, Mr. Real Talk. Salute. Hey, thank you, Sky Melvin, for coming over here and hanging out with your brother. Okay? Thank all of you who came over here and listened to this reading. Read from the book of Jasher, chapter 75. Okay? And tomorrow, most high willing, when we come on here, we're going to do some more reading. Okay? You guys be safe out there. May the Most High keep us all, protect our going out and our coming ins. Everybody be safe out there. Love y'all. Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.